All right. So the Yankees pay back the Blue Jays after the Blue Jays beat them yesterday. Shout out to everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry I'm doing this a little late. I just drove back from vacation. We were stuck in a lot of traffic, so I would have hopped on earlier. So thank you all for coming on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the likes up. We got my man 4 Train Express, my man Mazza here. Who else? We got CT Cards. Who else we have? Ken. What do you know, my man? Nosebleed. David. Right. Hayden. Jack. Stephen B. My consigliere. Yes, Tom Hagen is in the place. Yes, indeed. Judge did go deep again. Dude's got 41 bombs already. I'm seeing some predictions here on Judge's home run totals. We'll get to the Javi Velez. What's going on? Yeah, Jonathan. There he is. Yeah, it might be, might be good to give Stroman an extra day. So we got Warren up here now. Buckeye, the king of Texas, is here. What's happening? Bryce. All right. Shout out to Olias. Thanks so much for coming on. Yes, happy Saturday. Yes, indeed. I'm here, gang. I'm here. Yeah, I tried getting here early. We were stuck in a lot of traffic, man, on 95. It was... I would have been here probably half an hour earlier. So, but the Yankees won. There's a lot of stuff that happened since the last couple of days. I mean, Blake Snell threw a freaking no-hitter yesterday. No-hit the Reds. My man, NFE from the strike zone is here. What is good? Dev, the Devastator. Yes. Let's see what else we got here. But yeah, we took it. I mean, yesterday the Blue Jays took it 8-5. Today we took it 8-3. So I'll take it. I-95 is brutal, Javi. Absolutely brutal today. And then you get the merge between I-95 and then you get 495 and 295 and you're trying to cut off. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yep. Well, let's see. The Orioles, they play the Guardians tonight at 7:15. So Zach Eflin versus Joey Cantillo. So mentally vexed. What's happening? What, Houston's new pitcher? No, what did Houston's new pitcher do? Let's see. Yesterday or today? Astros haven't played today yet. Astros yesterday, they won 3-2. You say Kikuchi, 5 2/3. 5 2/3. 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. Not a bad start from with the Astros. Not a bad start at all. So they needed that pitcher. They really, really did. They really, really did. So hopefully the Yankees will take the series tomorrow against the Jays. Who do we have? What do we have coming on the mound tomorrow? We've got, it's a 1:35 game tomorrow. And the pitching matchups haven't been set yet. Okay. All right. We'll take that either way. But Judge went deep. Volpe's finding his swing again. Like, this is what we need, man. We need Volpe to kind of do his thing. He's already batting for his batting average. Let me pick up his batting average here. His batting average is already about 40 points higher than it was last year. He's now batting Volpe 261. So it's almost 50 points higher than it was last year. That's a pretty good improvement. So we need Verdugo's bat to pick up. All right. Soto's batting over 300. Judge is batting over 320. I mean, Wells his batting average is going up too at the cleanup spot. He was 2 for 4 today. Gleyber Torres, I'm glad he got benched yesterday. I'm glad he did. So I'm glad they did it. Is it Cole versus Ariel Rodriguez tomorrow? Okay. Oh, that's right, Cole. You're right about that. Cole is pitching tomorrow. I hope so, man. Imagine Cole throws a no-hitter tomorrow. It'd be freaking awesome. Ariel Rodriguez. Okay. I don't know if Rizzo's going to take over. Ben Rice is now. He's a rookie too. He's batting 200 right at the Mendoza line. So I think when Rizzo comes back, he'll probably get some rest day here, rest day there, And Rizzo would be a good mentor for him, but I wouldn't hesitate to play DJ at first base on occasion either. Give Rice a little bit of a breather. No. But this is, the lengthened lineup. Jazz Chisholm. So it was 1 for 3 days, batting .308 with the Yankees. So not bad. Really not bad. And yet lengthened the lineup a heck of a lot more with the guys we have now. Stanton didn't play today, but that's okay. They're going to ease him back. They're going to ease him back in. Let's see what we got here. NFE. Congratulations, man. My man NFE got his 4th stripe on his purple belt today. Jiu-Jitsu. That is a hell of an accomplishment. And purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu is generally considered a black belt in most arts. That's a hell of an accomplishment. Generally, if you get the purple, especially this many stripes, you're going to get black in Jiu-Jitsu. So congratulations to you, brother. Proud of you, man. Well freaking done. Love it. Love it. Yeah. We need DJ. We need DJs to back. We need his TT cards. Got to walk the putt, man. Got to take care of business. Got to take care of business, man. Yeah, dude. That's a lot of hard work, man. Get the 4 stripes here, purple. That's a lot of hard work in Jiu-Jitsu. A lot of hard work. So, well done, bro. Well freaking done. Proud of you, man. Yeah. Dude. But now the UFC, exactly. But, today, go back to the pitching. Rodon was pretty solid today, 5 1/3, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 8 Ks. He got the win. He's 12-7. Cousins came in, 2 1/3. Weaver came in through a clean inning with 3 strikeouts. Tommy Kahnle came in through an inning with a strikeout. Mark Ladder Jr. threw 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, but didn't give up any runs. And then Clay Holmes came in and saved it. With the last out there, 23rd save. So he still has an ERA of 2.80. He still has an ERA of freaking 2.80. So Leiter's got to find his way over here, and Del Santos yesterday was pretty good as well. So these guys will find their role here in the bullpen. And then once we have Frost coming back, we've got Birdie coming back, we've got Hamilton coming back, we've got more reinforcements coming back, and we need Birdie. We need John Birdie in the infield here so that they can just bench Torres because he looks mentally checked out. He really, really does. And I really would have hoped they would have traded him, but it is what it is. Thank you so much, Nosebleed, for the super chat, man. Yes, and congratulations to NFE. Got that right, brother. Got that right. Trevino as well, possibly. Yep. And then we got Cody Poteet. So there's 4 arms coming back, at least 4. And I still think I would watch out for the lefty. They released Chasen Shreve. They've got Victor Gonzalez, right? Let's see. There's a bunch of lefties were DFA'd by their teams right around trade deadline day. So if they pass through waivers and become free agents, I could see the Yankees picking one of them up. I have to go back and see who the list is, but I could see the Yankees picking up because I don't want Tim Hill to be their only lefty reliever. Marinacio's up too. Yes, he is. Jack, yes, he is. I had Rodon like 14 wins. I think I had him at 13 or 14. So 17 would be better, Ken. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, and Schmidt will get back as well. Another guy that can lengthen the rotation, which we need. We really, really need. I'll take it. But this is. I love watching the Yankees win. Let me see their record between this and track and field in the Olympics. It's fantastic. The Yankees are in first place now, 66-46. They were half a game up in first place. Half a game up, baby. So, so another lefty in the bullpen will definitely be good for the Yankees. But we're getting a lot of reinforcements coming back in the next couple weeks. Rodon is 12-7, Sean. 12-7. No, I think Marinaccio might still be up here. Pull up on Marinaccio here. Marinaccio. I think he's still up. Yeah, looks like he's still up. Yep, looks like he's still up. Trent Grisham is bad. No, he's an elite center fielder, elite defensive center fielder. So it says he's up in the majors. If he's down in the minors, okay. Then he's down in the minors. All right, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, it always play at 7:15. I hope they lose too, man. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, Grisham is an elite defensive center fielder. I mean, I do think he's got an option for next year or so, and then he'll be a free agent in 2026. I think Verdugo will be walking in free agency, but I hope he rebounds offensively. And then I expect Jason Dominguez to take over as a starting left fielder in 2025. I do expect that. No, I don't know. Okay, that's a good question, Tim. How long will it keep Verdugo lead? If I'm not sure, I'm really not sure. Poteet's versatility will come in handy. I do expect Dominguez again to be the starting left fielder in 2025. I do expect him to be called up in September too, as a late season call up to get some at bats here again and some playing time. Yeah. August 1st. Okay. All right. If you haven't hit that like button, gang, get them like buttons up there. The Martian's definitely going to need a full spring Buckeye. Yes, he will. And he's got to stay healthy. But again, like we went over this the other day, he's got for those that don't know, the criteria for a rookie status is 130 at bats, right? He had 31 last year, so he has 98 at bats to play with. They give him 129. 90. If he hits 99, that triggers the rookie status this year, meaning his first year of pre-arb will be this year in abbreviated season. That's not what the Yankees want. Okay, they want to have a full season because it puts them in a contention, potentially contend for Rookie of the Year. Okay, maybe Jackson Holiday won't be there because he was called up early already. So maybe he'll trigger it this year and win Rookie of the Year this year, maybe, but I'm not sure. But if Dominguez, whoever wins Rookie of the Year, your team gets an extra draft pick. So there's reasons for waiting until September to call up Jason Dominguez and not calling him up now. And the Yankees definitely have this calculus in mind. There's no doubt about it. So 45 likes. All right, maybe we can get to 100. Yeah, he has to get 98 at bats, Ken. And that would not trigger his rookie year status. 98 puts him at 129 at bats. So 98 and 31 makes 129. 130 triggers it. So let that be next year, 2025, his first at bat. Yeah. So I expect Dominguez to be brought up here in September, no doubt about it. Yep. Give him some versatility too. We give you an opportunity to sit when the outfield is here, sits on there. Why do they bat Jazz after Stanton? It makes him run with the brakes on. Well, yeah, it's a good question, Brian. I don't know. Yeah, Holiday had 34 last year. 40 bats where he was sent down this year. So if he eclipses 130, then his rookie status triggers this year. That way, Dominguez was not competing against Jackson Holiday next year. I would watch out to see what the Orioles do with him. If they feel he's the missing piece to try to get a World Series, then I'd see them keeping him up here. No. Wells definitely has a shot. He's been one of the better rookies this year. Wells has been fantastic. Jack. Apparently Marinaccio's down, Jack. Apparently Mary Nacho's been sent back down, if that's what you're asking me. That's the last post I see from you. Is that the one you're asking me, Jack? Coach Carl's in the house. What's happening, man? I mean, Jazz would be a good. I wouldn't mind Jazz at leadoff, and I would keep Austin Wells a cleanup then, and have Stanton bat fifth, and then you can have Verdugo and then Volpe and the rest of them after that. That's what I would do with the guys that we have right now. Water polo. Stroman? I didn't see that one about Stroman. Got to go back even further. Trevino. Now the UFC. Congratulations. I'm not seeing it, Jack. What are you asking me about Stroman? Stroman continues to pitch like this all year. He'll get he won't get traded. Yeah, I doubt he will be traded. I think once Schmidt comes back, I think it'll be good to give Stroman a break, and that's why I think Nestor Cortez moved into long relief. I really do. But that's definitely not my call. But I don't think they're going to trade him. He brings a lot of energy to this team. He's a pretty darn good teammate. No. That's what I mean too. Like the same left and Cortez back to the bullpen, we'd have a second lefty, and he'd be long relief too. So, that'd be a good matchup tomorrow because they are a feisty, just pesky hitting team, just like the Cleveland Guardians. That'd be a good matchup tomorrow, Ken. I'd like to see him pitch against the Cleveland Guardians too. Skeens. Yeah, Stanton is quietly kind of finding his groove, which is good. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they do, honestly, when Schmidt comes back to the rotation. I really am curious. That I'm very curious about. If they make some type of roster positioning with Stroman or one with Cortez, or I'm not sure. Yeah. Leiter, I like. Nosebleed, yeah, he is. I like Mark Leiter Jr. I like him. Man, I hope so, Jack. I hope he just makes chop suey of the Blue Jays tomorrow. I really, really do. Yeah, Vladdy took us deep today, so yeah. Judge is a little bit ahead of his 2022 season, Buckeye. Yeah, home run wise, I think he might be a couple. I think he might be 2 ahead, if I'm not mistaken, or if he's right on. Last I looked, he was 2 ahead, but he could be right on it now. It could be even. He's got 41 right now, and he's got. Let's see the Yankees record again. Yankees are 66 and 46, so they're 112 games into the season. It's 50 games left. If they go 30 and 20, they win 96 games. I had predicted them to win 95 this year, so 103 ribbies, man. My gosh. When he hit 62, he had 130 something ribbies. Let's pull up his stats here, Aaron Judge's stats. When he hit 62 home runs, his RBI total was, let's see, is he 2 behind Consiglietti? He's at 41 and 103 right now, batting 321, 393 at bats. When he let's see, 62 homers, 131 ribbies. He had 570 at bats. So he's about 180 at bats short. So he's got a good shot, and especially with the teams that we're going to be facing now over the next month and a half. He's got a pretty good shot. Right. Yeah, I do think Stroman needs to kind of pick it up a little bit. I would agree. I think the Dodgers have to watch out for the Diamondbacks and the Padres. They really do. They really do. Like I said in the beginning, I wasn't handing the Dodgers the championship just because they got Yamamoto, just because they got Ohtani. It wasn't that easy. CT Cads. Judge's pace and nearly home run every 9 at bats. That's pretty darn good, man. Buckeyes the man again, man. Really. So we always appreciate you, Buckeye. We really do. We really, really do. If anybody wants a membership to 161, please reach out to Buckeye and please thank him. Please thank him too. Being a beloved member of this family. What exactly? Big shout outs, big love to Texas Buckeye. The king. The supreme one of Texas. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But again, so if the Orioles win today, they tie. They come back tie for first. But I'm telling you, remember a couple weeks ago, the Yankees were 3 games out, 4 games out for first, and people were like, "Oh man, it's falling apart for the Yankees. This season's over." Not so fast. Not so fast. Right? Jace Pierre's in the building. Yeah, Jonah. Again, same manager, same GM. They're winning. So, he's not the problem for everything all the time. Which is good, man. The Dodgers are vulnerable. They really are. Yeah, man. They spent an awful lot on Ohtani. And there was a prediction I put out earlier. There was some article, somebody's predicting the Yankees are going to sign Soto to a high $520 million contract. But he's also saying, well, it's very likely going to be 15 years, which I can't see. If you're going to give him 15 years, I can't see it being under $600 million. I can't see it. I can't see him being $180 million short of Shohei Ohtani. I just can't see that happening. I'd be surprised. I'd be shocked if he fell $180 million short of Ohtani. No way. He's been worth every penny for this team. Every penny. Right, CT Cards? It's just, you're going to want this man's baseball card. You're going to want his card. This is like pretty much the modern day Ted Williams. So, that's as good as it gets. That's it, as good as it gets. Would I take a chance, Ralph? Not before lefty. Not before lefty, Jack. But let me pull up his. I know he got DFA'd, right, by the Astros, which surprised me. Montero. Let me pull up his stats. 33 years old. He's 1-2 at a 4.70 ERA. He was dominant a couple years ago. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't pick him over a lefty. I think we need a lefty more than we need Rafael Montero. I really do. I mean, his ERA, let's pull up his ERA right here. Where the hell's his ERA at? Oh, 237 in 2022. And that's when he re-signed with the Astros. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, I would still pick a lefty over Rafael Montero. Well, this is true too, John. Without that slump, he was awful the first 6 weeks of the season, Aaron Judge. He would probably be at 50 home runs right now if he didn't slump. He'd be probably at a 70 home run pace. He probably would be. All right? This goes to show how good he is once he gets moving, man. Really. Unbelievable. I am thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed with Aaron Judge. Yeah. And him and Soto are a special freaking duo right there. My gosh. Mm-hmm. CT cards is rookie Soto. Nice. I have a Mantle rookie CT cards. Cased up and everything. I got from my grandparents. Do I think his annual salary is equal as Rob? Yes. Easily. Mm-hmm. Judge, I think Judge knows that too. The only way I don't see it exceeding it is if he gets 15 years. Then at 40 million, that's 600 million. But I really think that Scott Boras is going to try to match Shohei Ohtani's number, 700 million. I'm not saying he's going to get it, but he's going to go for it. No. Modern day Ruth and Gehrig is right. Yeah, CT cards. Yeah, it's a 52, I think, right? 1952 Mantle card. Boras is, yeah. He's loved by clients but hated by baseball. Yeah, he had a crazy, and he did lose 5 years to military service, which is fucking amazing. But he has on base percentage. He was every bit a superstar in everything. I mean, his last career at bat was a freaking home run too. It's 500. I think it's 508 or 506. Missed 5 years because of the war. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, Buck, I saw that. Yeah, I mean, Boras, I mean, he didn't do his clients right, man, this past offseason. So, bro, I'm not worried about. I'm not really Corbin Burns. I want Soto. Yeah, I don't care if we get Burns or not. Monty should rent a fishing boat and use Boris as chum. Throw him in the Great Barrier Reef. Let him swim with the great white sharks. Seriously. Soto's priority number one. Priority number one. Yeah, Soto's got Corbin Burns. He has Pete Alonso. He has, potential free agents, Blake Snell. Some of these other, Matt Chapman. These guys have opt-outs in their clause there, but you can make them free agents again. Cody Bellinger. Those are all Boras clients. All of them. He's got all the big dogs. Yep. I don't think he's DHing anytime soon, Johnny. And he doesn't have. Ohtani's not going to pitch that during the whole 10 years. He might go 3 years and then turn into a complete offensive player after that. And he's already 30 or 31. He's 5 years older than Soto. So I do think they can match. Soto can get between 600 and 700 million because of his skill set. Mm-hmm. He didn't miss a beat. He came right out of war and goes right into MVP form again. It's not like, yeah, I don't know anybody who does this today. You go to war and come back and you're in MVP forming out. It's like unfreaking believable. One of the most impressive baseball players ever. It's just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And 3, yeah. Yeah. So he's 30 years old now, Johnny, yep. So he's 5 years older. Soto doesn't turn 26 until October. So he's 5 years older than Soto. Yep. And Soto, I mean, I'll just keep him in right field. Keep him in right field. He's better defensively in right field than he is in left. A little more. He's going to get a lot more than Judge, Lou. He's going to get a lot more than Judge. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get a ton of money, but Boras is going to go for it. He'll probably get an opt-out instead of a no-trade clause. Robert, yeah. Yep. I mean, that's what I would do at least. Forget the no-trade clause. I would give an opt-out. There a trade on the table for DiMaggio. I did not know that, Ken. Reminds me of A-Rod for Manny. That one that didn't go through. Yeah, the union turned it down because A-Rod wanted to forfeit money to make the trade possible so he can be traded to Boston from Texas, and the union shot it down. That's when Cashman jumped in and got him. Damn, DiMaggio and Williams. That would have been crazy. Imagine that. Damn. My heavens, Ken. You just imagine that. Just imagine that. My gosh. Could you imagine DiMaggio in Boston and Williams in New York? Whoa. Woo-hoo. 14,630. That's probably more representative of what you get. I could see that. Or you can get 12,600 with some opt-outs. 12,600 is 50 per. No. Mm-hmm. 45 million per, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, they were slick the way they did Ohtani's, making $2 million this year, every year for the next 10 years while he's playing, and that's what he's being taxed on. And then when he's not playing, when he moves back to Japan, he's making $68 million a year. He's not going to be taxed on it federally or in the state of California because he'll be living in Japan. What a way to skirt the system. $68 million a year when he's retired and living in Japan. Slick, man. Super slick. Mm-hmm. I could see $45 million a year for Soto. I could see that. He looks good here, man. He looks really good in pinstripes. Soto, he looks really good in pinstripes. I mean, him, Judge, like, my goodness gracious. Oh. And then if Dominguez comes here, he's rolling, and then Jones comes here, he's rolling, like, and Volpe's rolling, and Wells are rolling. My God, young, dynamic team for the next decade. Oh, boy. Ooh. Athletic, dynamic. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, MLB, well, it's federal taxation, too, and, and state taxation as well. I mean, but MLB doesn't, they're not helping the situation. Extend Jazz. I mean, he's got 2 more years left after this year, so I wonder if they would do that. But they're going to capitalize on the next couple of years being on the cheap because make it easier to re-sign Juan Soto. He could. I mean, I would offer it to him. Nosebleed, I would offer him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robert, and that's why he's skirting the taxes. Skirting the taxes that way. That way he's going to make $68 million a year when he's not playing. Therefore, he won't be employed by the state of California. So he won't be subject to state taxes. And he won't be subject to federal taxes if he's not living in New York. I mean, not living in the United States either. So he's going to save another, probably save $50 million in taxation or more than that, which he's probably putting aside for his translators, probably going to go to prison for him. For all we know. That whole situation stinks. That's a good question, Jack. I don't know. What happens with Jones whenever? I don't know. Yeah, they won't do that. No, I can't see them doing that, little Yankees with Soto. I mean, I can't. They don't generally do that deferred money stuff like that with Yankees. At least not at that level. There's no way. Oh, yeah, I would agree. I think so. I think so too, Nosebleed. I think Jones goes to the outfield when Stanton leaves and Judge moves to DH. And that just makes the most sense. Then you have essentially Martian, Spencer Jones, and hopefully Juan Soto in the outfield. Like, that is a beast of an outfield. The rest of Volpe is definitely it is world lifer. His focus, he's locked in right now. He's locked in. He's playing Bobby Whittish. He really is. I don't think Rice gets traded, Jack. I don't think Jones gets traded, to be honest with you. I wouldn't move him. Now that this deadline has passed. Third baseman, yeah, look at this. I mean, I would look out for that third baseman, but you're right, they do. I'm not sure if they're going to trade for Skubal now, with Jones at least, and get a half a year less of him for 2 years. I don't know. I would want to give less of a package now, now that I'm getting half less seasons of Skubal. That's my opinion, though. But I mean, keep in mind, like that's what the Tigers were asking. They weren't asking for Dominguez; they were asking for Jones. Just like the White Sox were asking for Jones, not Dominguez. They value him higher than they do Dominguez. Yeah. No, Robert. As far as we know, Yamamoto got I think it's a 12-year, $325 million deal. Just straight 12 years. There's no deferred money with Yamamoto with the Dodgers. Not that we know of. I mean, maybe that keeping Ohtani here for Yamamoto's entire tenure made it easier to sign Yamamoto, maybe. I don't know. The White Sox initially asked for Dominguez and Jones, and everybody knows that wasn't going to happen. The only way to do that is if you add Luis Robert to Garrett Crochet. Otherwise, hang the phone up. Yeah, Crochet. I mean, Crochet shot himself in the foot. He shot his agent in the foot. Like, he made it. He hurt his team by saying what he said. So, Snell, I'm a pass on Snell. I mean, talented. He's 1-3. That was his first win of the season. So, I'm not. I don't really think one no-hitter is going to make me feel a hell of a lot different about Snell. That's just me, Robert. Demon D in the building, baby. What's good? What's good? Yeah, baby. So, but that's what we got, right? That's what happened. I mean, let me look up and see. Let's just see if the Yankees made any roster moves before I wrap it up here shortly. They won 8-3. We know that. The Yankees, by the way, lead the majors in run differential. They are plus 115 run differential. The Royals are second, plus 95. The Phillies are third, plus 94. Cleveland Guardians fourth, plus 92. The Dodgers are fifth, plus 85. The Yankees have a big lead in run differential. So as it shows, when these guys are clicking on all cylinders, they're going to be very hard to beat. So, what is this? Opting for free agency. Who is this? The Yankees could target Corey Knebel. I don't know about that. It's too early for this for next year. No. No moves. No roster moves by the Yankees. I was just taking a look and see if they did anything after the game. It usually takes about a half hour, an hour for them to announce something. Doesn't look like it. All right. That's all right. But yeah. I'll be here tomorrow. We got to take care of business tomorrow. Cole, we need him to shove hard against the Blue Jays, right? So I'm not really worried, Brian. He said he was feeling fatigued after they tried to ramp his pitch, ramp him up pretty quickly because he didn't have a spring, and he had a bullpen, and he felt really good. He felt strong. So I'm not really worried about Cole, Brian. I hope other people aren't really worried about him either. This guy knows how to, he's in tune with his physique, in tune with his body, in tune with his mechanics. So if the one guy I worry least about is Garrett Cole. And we'll see. We'll see how he does tomorrow. His body language says a lot. Duck the Phillies? No, I don't think he ducked the Phillies. We swept the Phillies. So I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, Rodon. Look, man. Rodon is showing. He's pitching more like the Rodon we signed, right? That we were hoping we were getting. So, and again, 12-7. If he goes 14-7, that's a hell of a year. I'll take that. Much better than last year. Oh. Cole is very straightforward about his, how he's feeling, what he's thinking, all that stuff. So I like his transparency. I like it. What you see is what you get with him. That's it. No. Yeah. Talbot, huge win, man. The Cleveland Guardians, Robert, will be a tough series in the playoffs if we played them. The Orioles will be a tough series in the playoffs if we play them. But I feel much better about the Yankees in the playoffs now than I did a couple weeks ago. But at no point did I think the Yankees were going to miss the playoffs. A lot of people said it. At no point did I think it. So, and I'll stand by that too. I'm confident with my Yankees. I believe in this team. I do. But that's what we got. Look, the Yankees took it to the Jays today, right? Talbot took it to him 8-3, baby. They tied the series. Let's win the freaking series tomorrow. All right. After the Blue Jays, what do we get? Do we have Cleveland after the Blue Jays? Let me make sure here. The schedule. We got the Jays tomorrow. Monday we're off. Tuesday. The Angels come to town. Okay. All right. I feel good. I feel much better about that. Judge is gigantic. I saw a picture of him and Giancarlo Stanton with Judge's wife, who ran the New York City Marathon last year, and she was like half their size. It was ridiculous. Thank you, Buckeye, man. Appreciate it. I met my wife and the girls down. They were spending the week down with my wife's parents and all that stuff at their vacation home. So I went down there for the last couple of days. I had to work, so it was nice to get a few days in the pool and just relaxation and all that stuff. So kind of recharge and refresh. So let's rock and roll. Let's rock and freaking roll. But make sure to smack the like button on the way out. If you're not subbed to this channel, please do. And please sub to 4 Train Express. Please sub to Strike Zone. Please do. Okay? But peace and love to all of you. Yeah. Angels and the Rangers. Okay. I feel I feel good about the next couple of weeks. Then I was glad that they played through that stretch. Aside from the ass kicking the Mets gave us, I was happy with the way the Yankees played. Aside from that, so yeah, man, Yankees need to take advantage of the schedule. 50 games left. Like I said, if they go 30-20, they win 96 games. They're 96-66. I'll take it. Yeah, he does word life. I mean, look, she looks like his 10-year-old daughter. You know, his wife. She looks so small. Judge is so freaking big. So is Stanton. Huge. All right, 81 likes. Maybe we'll get to 100 eventually. But peace and love to all these. Have a great rest of the weekend. I got to go upstairs and make dinner for everybody. So have a great night. Go freaking Yankees, baby. Over and out.